Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier. And in my this particular video, I am going to discuss one very important morphological operation related to binary image processing. Okay, and that is morphological thinning. In my this video, I am not going to discuss any theoretical derivation behind this particular algorithm, how it actually works. Rather, I am going to show you the application or use case of this very vital algorithm. Okay, in my later upcoming videos I'll be showing you how it actually works, but for the time being try to understand the importance of this, okay, using the demonstration whatever I am going to show you, right? So what is thinning? From the name itself we can understand what is the meaning. That is nothing but thin something, right? So thinning is nothing but used for thinning the object to lines. Okay, one large binary object is present. I want to get one single line which is basically giving us the idea about the binary object, about the structure of the binary object. That is called thinning operation. Okay, like for example, consider this is very much thick. Now suppose you want to apply OCR, optical character recognition, on this is. Now as this is very thick, now there is a probability that this might not be detected properly. So what I will do, I will be applying thinning, and as a result what thinning will do, it will make one thin version of the same character like this. Okay, and OCR will be much confidently conclude that this particular character is S. Okay, now another very interesting application you can understand. Suppose I have written one thick S here. Okay, just consider this as one thick S, right? And then I have written W like this, another thick W. Okay, SW. Now if you just pass this one via OCR, what will happen? As they are very closely connected, almost connected, that time OCR might not predict these characters properly. But when you will be applying thinning, then obviously by default some space will be created between two characters. They will be thinned. From thick they are going to thin version. That means there will be some space will be created in between those. That time there is a more probability that OCR will predict those characters correctly. So this is the importance of thinning in the image pre-processing stage in case of optical character recognition. Okay, so I hope you have understood the importance. Now you might consider this thing with erosion. Okay, you might get confused because what we have seen in erosion, in morphological erosion also, we basically remove some pixels which are basically part of our binary object. Here also we are doing the same, but remember this although looks like erosion, but there is a huge difference in between morphological erosion and morphological thinning. What is that? In erosion, some object which are actually binary object may be completely removed from our output image. Okay, completely removed from our input image, and there is no, this might happen that there is no existence of a single pixel belonging to a particular binary object in the output. Okay, like suppose here one small binary object is present. Due to erosion it might happen that it become completely removed. Okay, and in output we cannot find that. But in thinning it is not going to happen. It does not cause disappearance of a component of our binary object. Okay, this is the fundamental and very important difference in between morphological thinning and morphological erosion. Both basically remove some pixel, but thinning will not completely remove. It will basically thin. From thick version it will thin our object. Okay, that is the simple idea. Now let's go to MATLAB and see this code, how we can write the code in MATLAB. See, the idea is very simple. Let me first show you the code for thinning only. Here I have written one code in terms of graphical user interface, but no need to worry about the graphical user interface much. Let me just show you the figure once. tch.m, sorry, yes, tch.m does not have .fig extension. Okay, what is the problem? Just let me check once. tch.fig, so guidetch.fig. Okay, so if I just run, I will be getting this one. This is my actually figure file for my graphical user interface. Here this will basically click to select image. As soon as we will click our UI get file, okay, using user interface we want to get the file, so like that we have set it. And these two axes, here original image will be shown, thick image, and here in this axis thin version of the image will be shown. Okay, so how the code? See, code is very simple. Let me go to directly push button part. See, first of all, this particular part already explained how you can use UI get file, right? Start dot start, regular expression kind of thing. Then from here our actual code starts. I am reading the file, then showing the file actual image in the first axis. In the second axis, to before showing, first of all I am converting from RGB color image to grayscale, then converting to binary. Now whatever image I will be showing you, you will see that the object is black but background is white. But generally in morphological operation we take object as white and background as black, so that I am complementing that and then applying thinning operation. The syntax is BW morpho, that is morphological operation on binary image. AB, our original binary image, then thin using single quotation you need to write this. Then I will basically first one time thinning, then two time thinning, like that it will go. I have used one for loop for I equal to 1 to 15. For animation purpose I am taking 0.02 pause, and I am show B complement, because here to apply morphological operation we have actually complemented our original image, then I am again complementing to get back my original image. Okay, then end this, right? As simple as that. And here basically this is our code all about this. So let me just run this particular file, run. So as soon as you will run, you will be getting this kind of user interface. Click to select image. I will click on this. I will go to this file. See here multiple thick characters I have taken. Suppose I am first taking this C, okay, and see here original thick image will be shown, and here thin version. In each time it is basically getting thin, and see this is our output from after applying morphological thinning. Okay, I can show you some more examples, like here I can take A. Okay, see how much thick this is, but here see you can understand it is becoming thin and thin. Okay, so this is our thin version. Again I can show you something like D. Okay, it will eventually become kind of circular shape like O or 0 eventually if you apply more thinning, like this here what we are getting. Like more example I can show you. Suppose I am showing for G, right? So let's check. See, this is our G, and this is how eventually we are getting after applying thinning. Okay, so you can understand that this much thick, it is hard for OCR sometimes to detect or predict the character, but it is quite easy, right? So now let me show you how you can increase the prediction of OCR using this image preprocessing thinning. Okay, so for this particular demonstration I have written this simple code, reading one image, converting from RGB to gray, and then binarizing and complementing, showing the image, applying OCR, and trying to extract the text. Okay, all the codes will be posted in the description box or in the comment section, you can check, right? So here if I run this particular part of the code, see this is my actual input image ZNACZACYM. Okay, what I am getting, see Z perfectly detected, then N also detected, A also correctly detected, C become G, this Z is detected, and after that nothing is detected properly. You can see here, right? Now why this is happening, you can clearly understand that this particular characters in this particular image text part are basically very much congested. Okay, they are thick as well as kind of connecting with each other. So as a result our OCR is getting confused, and with much confidence, with much accuracy, it is unable to predict. Okay, so what we will do, simple one pre-processing stage will apply. What we will do, we will basically apply thinning. So just try to count how many correct prediction it is giving. Just let's have a count for this particular case without thinning. 1 2 3 4, only 4 characters it is predicting correctly. CYM not at all able to detect, A also, and this C also it is detecting as G. So Z correctly detected, N, A, and this Z. Only 4 characters it is detecting correctly, right? Now what I have done, I have just applied thinning and then showing that image and applying OCR. Okay, so previously we are getting accuracy as only 4 characters. So now let's check. See, now this is our original image, this is after applying morphological thinning, and this is what we are getting output. Previously our accuracy, that is correct prediction, was 4. Now see, Z detected, N detected, A detected, 3 correct, C is detected, 4 correct, Z is detected, correct, A is detected, correct. Then C and Y, it is detecting like W. Okay, 1 wrong prediction. Okay, actually 2 characters it is predicting wrong, and then M also detected. So how many correct? Z1, N2, A3, C4, Z5, A6, okay, and M7. So previously we are getting correct prediction 4, but now 7. Okay, see, just simply applying thinning, how much accuracy is increased, and why this is happening. Try to understand logically why our OCR, why the machine learning or deep learning algorithm working behind that is unable to predict. The reason is very simple, because these characters of the text are very much congested and thick and coming one after another. But when you are applying thinning, the space is increased between them. See, this is our output after applying thinning. So this time OCR is predicting correctly, as simple as that, right? So this is what I wanted to discuss with respect to image pre-processing part in the optical character recognition. Try to remember these concepts, apply this in several images, get habituated with the image pre-processing stage, because MATLAB has given you the facility. It has done everything. OCR is completely done. Just simple 3 word you have to write, 3 character OCR. Okay, three letters. Now you have to do image pre-processing properly to get the exact output. That is your job. That is the part of the image analysis, image pre-processing. That concept you need to know. Okay, and that's why I am discussing all this. This is all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed this. All the course will be provided in the description box or in the comment section. If you want, you can check there. Thank you for watching.